know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, I'm Corey, this Logan.
Yeah.
Today we finna, go over some questions, go over a little interview. You know, I got a brand coming out, I got a clothing brand coming out. If you don't know from like my TikTok page, like I'm into fashion and you know, that's kind of what I do. Today we just gonna talk about everything that pretty much made that happen.
All right, first question, man. All right, what inspired you to start your own clothing brand?
What inspired me to start my own clothing brand? A lot of my friends and stuff kind of just kept telling me over the years, like, man, Car, you should start your own. You should come up with your own stuff. Because, I mean, just based off how I dressed and, like, my style and my fashion preference, I guess. But I've been into fashion since I was a kid. Like, I've always been into shoes. Always been, like, a sneakerhead since I was a kid. Like, I used to keep my shoes real clean and stuff. Like, I always cared about my outfit and stuff even when I was in, like, grade school. Like, my parents would get irritated with it, but... You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's hard being French.
You gotta stay
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get it. They don't get it. You get it or you don't get it.
Can't be out here looking bummy.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I understood that at a young age. That was just like part of me. Like, I guess like media. I was influenced by media and like the culture from like, probably like MTV and like Disney and stuff.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and like, I don't know, really coming up, like growing up, I was like a skater. Like that was pretty much like my swag, kind of like.
DC.
I wore like skate shoes and like skinnies and like I don't know, like but I grew up, you know, I'm a little older, so I grew up in like the jerk era. So like we was wearing like different colored skinnies. I had like every color of skinny jeans you could think of. No bull, like yellow, green, purple, orange, pink, hot pink, like all of them, like. And we wore them big shirts and stuff with the faces on them and like snapbacks and stuff. So I don't know, that was kind of like swag for me. Like that was kind of like the swag era for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like that era made even like celebrities catch on. Like that era was kind of like when Lil Wayne started doing his little skate thing. He started getting into skate, dressing like a skater, truck fit, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because like that was the culture, as in fashion for me. It was like a skateboard. So I guess I'll just take that like mixed with. I was already a sneakerhead. I was already into clothes and like I've been designing and drawing stuff like that since I was a kid. Like I've been drawing t-shirts and shoes, stuff like that. So I guess, but really, like I ain't gonna lie, you know, little Kevin. Yeah, little Kevin. Man, one day it was like years ago though. Kevin, this really the backstory of him though. I was in Memphis hanging out with him and he was like, we was just talking. We was just talking about different stuff. And I was like, man, I'm trying to get, because he was doing the, you know, he was into, I thought he was really big into the crypto thing. I was trying to get him to teach me how to do the crypto thing. But as he was talking about that, I was like, man, I want to do the brand stuff. And he was like, bro, just do it. I was like, he was like, bro, you already, he's like, you know, he's like, you already know a bunch of people tell you it all the time. I tell you it all the time. He's like, just do it, bro. Start recording, start making content and building you a platform. Yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, shoot, I went home and like the next day I was just like, shit, just do it, I guess.
When was this, like 2020?
This was like, like 2023-ish. Okay. Like coming into, like 2020, probably like, 2022, 2023. Like when I was down there in Memphis at y'all crib and stuff a lot. At the Cove. Anyways, that's what inspired me, you know what I'm saying, to have a clothing brand. Start a clothing brand. Just like, I always had it in me. You gotta have it in you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have it in you.
Next question, let's see. Was there a moment when you knew this is what I want to do?
Okay, so question was there a moment when I knew this is what I wanted to do? Yeah, bro. I get up and go to work.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Every day I get up and go to work. Like, for those who don't know, I'm an industrial electrician, so that's like that's like my job in real life, in real time. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I make decent money. You know, it's a living, but I don't know. It's just not what I want to do with the rest of my life. It's not. It's my job. Like, and I feel like a lot of people need to start thinking about their job like that. As in, when it comes to goals, I feel like people get complacent and forget about their goals because they just get content with this is. You know, they get to thinking their job is. This is my career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They forget about their goal. Like, they forget about. Yeah,
dream.
you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about your job as like in a step. Like, okay, my job helps me save money and it helps me fund my dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get to what you really want to do. I feel like, yeah, that's a big influence on why I want to do this. I say another reason is because I don't know, it don't feel like work to me.
Yeah.
Like, the fashion and the clothes and like the culture of that just comes like natural to me, kind of. And I don't know.
Your way to get fly wearing your own shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love, like, that's the goal. Like, I want to get to where I can wake up, design, send some off to my manufacturer, go to, you know what I'm saying? Go to the post office, get my samples in, check out my samples. You know, and just like create. That's really like, I don't know, that's really what I've always been. I've always been a creator. Like, I'm a creative. And I feel like it took me, I mean, I always knew that, you know what I'm saying? You always know who you are, but a lot of people don't ever become who they are in here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know who, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know who they are. But a lot of people don't become who they are because knowing who you are and becoming who you are, there's obstacles and there's steps to get there in real life. You know what I'm saying? You really got to embody that. And I feel like that's what I started doing after I started making the content. And I started, you know, getting a little positive feedback. But I'll say another thing, I had to realize that, like, you're not going to get your, like, most support from the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a saying, strangers make you money. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the people around you, you know what I'm saying, they'll see you doing something different. They'll see you trying to elevate your life. They'll see you trying to just get to a different plateau. And, like, you know, people will be envious. And people just won't support you. Or people will, like, you know, see what you're doing, but, like, won't really support. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, that's something that I've learned as well, but I've kept a good head on, like, this is what I want to do because I know I have something to give. Like, that's really my basis behind it as well. Is like, I feel like I owe the world, like, my gift, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like if you know that you can do something and you know you're capable of doing something that can help somebody else, inspire somebody else, fix somebody's problem, I feel like as a human, you're obligated to do that.
Yeah, what your purpose is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're obligated to do that. Like, if you are cold at drawing or painting or something, I feel like you are obligated to show that art to the world because there are people that love art. Like, they might wake up every day and see that painting and be like, inspired. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever inspires you, you know, people get inspired from different things. And I feel like if you know what I'm saying, whatever you are able to contribute that you know about yourself, like, in private, you know what I'm saying? It's your duty to give that to the world, like, because you never know who you healing with that. Who you healing with art. Art, to me, is healing and a form of communication and expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what, like, inspires me to do it. The next question.
Next question, number 3. How did you come up with the brand name? The brand name first.
What is the brand name? Loverboy. Loverboy 96. I came up with the brand name, I ain't gonna lie, like a couple years ago. Like, 2023. I feel like I came up with the name. Really, it's just like an expression of myself, as in like I feel like I'm a lover. I feel like that's something I contribute to the world, as in just my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I always show love and I always show people positivity, and I'm always trying to put somebody on or teach somebody something, or like help somebody better their own well-being. And I feel like that's what the world needs more, like love. And I feel like I sat one day and I thought about myself and like just did some self-reflecting on who I was as a person. And I just realized like, bro, I'm a lover. Like I'm a lover boy for real. You know what I'm saying? And the 96ers was like, that's the year I was born, so I don't know. I just kind of threw that on the end. Like, that's when I was born. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when I was me. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of just like a little, it's kind of like a little representation of me on how I can express myself through my own lens of fashion. And, you know, my take on the world, really.
Yeah.
I guess that's how I came up with my name.
All right, so what's the meaning behind your logo or design style?
I don't know, man. It's a process. Like, I had to just figure that out for real on my own as well. Like, it's a process. Like I said, I started really 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just now getting to a place where I am able to really take the steps forward into what I want this to be. You know what I'm saying? And really, that just comes with growth, your own growth, and just Godspeed, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you gotta be. I learned a long time ago. I say like probably 3-4 years ago. A lot of things in life changed for me back then. I had like God isolated me and sat me down and made me really do like a lot of character building, and just made me establish who I wanted to be in this life. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, like, you just gotta be patient with your pace. You gotta respect your own pace in life and be kind to it. A lot of the times people will be you are your own worst enemy, you and your mind and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta remember to like be kind to yourself, be kind to your pace, and really, like I tell everybody, all you need is a plan. You get a plan, write it down, start executing. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Like, I know now, like right now, I'm building the foundation of what I want this to be. So in a couple years from now, it's gonna seem like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna look like people ain't gonna see the work that I done put in, really. Yeah. It's gonna seem like, dang, I just came up. Like, dang, he lucky. Like, dang, I wish I could be Kari. Like, dang, Kari did this. Kari really.
But it's not easy.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna like say I come up in 2 years, really like popping in like 2 years, boom. They not gonna really realize it's been at that point, I've been on it almost 6 years.
2023.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people need to understand it's a process. You gotta understand that about yourself and your life and whatever goals you're trying to set forth for yourself. So
you can't just put no bullshit out there
real quick. No, and plus I don't want to do nothing like that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's going to my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, this behind my name. And if you know me, we stand behind that name.
You can't attach your
name. You know what I'm saying? I can't attach my name to nothing crazy. You know, all my my pieces and like my. So like on the next part of the question, as in like my style, as in like my design style, like I said, I feel like I'm just influenced by my own culture, as in what I grew up on and the things that I'm into when it comes to hip hop or fashion and celebrities and stuff like that. But also, like, I'm a very open-minded person.
Yeah.
So like, I look at what they're wearing in India right now. Streetwear in India, believe it or not, they got streetwear like it's like they got hoods everywhere. Everywhere in the world, they got a hood. They got a poverty section. They also got a streetwear section of like that country for real. Like because like I mean that's part of the culture, and a lot of countries have embodied that from America. But you know they've just put their own twist on it, and you know what I'm saying. So like in China, Japan, and stuff like they wearing like the Y. I'll say like last year, 2024, like the Y2K, super big over there, super popular. Like, but at the same time, it was like, I mean, in other places, they have older clothes from what we had. You know what I'm saying? So like, they just found a way to swag it up and make it kind of look modern, like the younger generation. So like, I don't know. I take a lot of my fashion insight from other cultures, other places, and I kind of just put my own spin on it.
And it changed over time, though.
Yeah. Right. Fashion, yeah, for sure. It'll change over time, but I think for like my clothing brand, I always embody the streets, as in like the street culture, like what's hot with like the youth and like the culture. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's where I come from. I remember as a kid, that's what I was into. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to get away from that when it comes to like my clothing brand. I want my clothing brand to be like you know what I'm saying? Like supreme. Yeah. Like I want it to always be like, like thought of as like streetwear. You know what I'm saying? No, like, or like always have a foot still in streetwear. Even if I get later down the road into like trying to make my brand more luxurious streetwear, I still want it to always have like that rugged, like, you know what I'm saying? This is where it just really comes from.
And let's get into the creative side. How would you describe your brand's vibe or personality?
Man, dang, that's a good one. I ain't really sat down and asked about that. Oh, you know, my brand's vibe, like I said, like it's for, if you know me, which, you know, even a lot of people won't know me that, you know, that'll be on my website, be buying my clothes, but I feel like I want them to get on there, and for the theme of my website or the clothes that I have on there and the presentation, like I want them to feel like, first of all, I want them to feel like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Because, like, I want to win, you know what I'm saying? I got to win over my customers. I got to win over my target audience, as in, like, they got to trust me. They got to trust me on this. So, I feel like those are part of the first things that I want. This is a streetwear brand. They come out with fire, you know what I'm saying? They drop fire drops. They got fire quality. That's what it is. That's how I want people to, like, because I got a couple brands, some of my favorite brands. I know, like, right off the top of my head, I can think of, man, streetwear brands that I'm into now. I want my brand to be one of those, the same way for somebody. They can be like, man, Loverboy. Man, they got some fun. You know what I'm saying?
That Loverboy on, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, I want, you know what I'm saying? It's just a buzz that I want my brand to have, because I know I'm gonna drop some fire stuff and like some unique pieces. It's really just gonna be streetwear pieces. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my clothing brand to be where it's cool, different variations of what's hot right now. I kind of want it to be pieces where you gotta put a piece on, because that's what I wear. You know what I'm saying? I wear a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll throw on, like, boom, for example, right now. These right here, cut off sweatpants from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But the piece I got on with this, it's a Fear of God hoodie. Essentials hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I want my brand to be able to add an aesthetic to what you got on, as it to be like a piece. Like it to be like a statement piece. I want to drop like statement pieces.
Like you wear some Walmart and
boom, you know what I'm saying? And it be, you know what I'm saying? It just blend in, because that's a part of like my approach on fashion. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might never know. Like, I might have on a pair of jeans from Target that I did distressed and
for $20.
you know what I'm saying, for $20, but I got on the Dave Carter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got on $1,400 shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's not, to me, you know, it's about the piece. To me, it's not about the price. It's nothing like that. When it comes to fashion, it's about the piece. As I feel like, as I get older, I'm getting more into pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched this interview one time on A$AP Rocky, and he was talking about, like, he don't get dressed. Like, he don't wear clothes, he wear pieces. Mm-hmm. But he at the point where every single thing he put on is a piece. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
He can do that, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the swag I want my brand to have. It's like, it's a piece. Like, I drop statement pieces. This is cool. You know, that's modern, and you know what I'm saying? They stand out. Yeah. You know, the brand might grow, and as I get, you know, more creative directors added, and like as I get my team really curated over the years, and you know, just in coming time, who knows where it's gonna go. If you haven't done that business for like 5 years, you shouldn't be trying to quit. You shouldn't think about quitting. That's why they say most, and it was crazy, you know, they say most businesses fail after 5 years.
Yeah.
But that's because, you know, a lot of people, they don't understand, like, bro, I only been out here 5 years. That's just me getting my feet wet, really. Mm-hmm. Me making some noise, seeing if I can keep my head above water. You know what I'm saying? So, it's an identity I want my brand to have.
Where do you draw inspiration for your designs?
Me in the shower. Me in the shower after I get off work. Just thinking. I don't know. I love design. Like I said, like I've been drawing and designing since I was young, since I was a kid. So I love to think of new anything that I can put on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Outside about like things that I think are cool. Like I'll say like a staple to me in fashion is like statement pieces. So I like my piece, like I said previously, like I want my pieces to be like statements. Like, cause that's kind of what I'm into. Like, if you notice anything about my outfit, like something on it will be like a statement piece, will be like the piece of the outfit.
Whether it's something simple like a leopard print belt or
yeah,
something.
Yeah. In the culture, right now, what people are into. Because I keep up with fashion. Like, I feel like that's something I'll do even when I'm 50 years old, I'll still know what's going on in the fashion world of whatever year that is. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like fashion is like money. It's always going to be around. People are always going to be into clothes. Like, and there's a lot of history in fashion that people really don't realize. Like, here's something about fashion. Like, so back in the Great Depression times, like 1930s, a lot of grain and like flour used to come in like cotton bags back then. Like not like the bags that come in like the paper bags, used to come in like a cotton bag. And like linen, they used to have like little, like the ink that was printed on them was washable and removable. But so basically what happened was, you know, families were so poor and stuff that they started using the cotton bags to make like garments and dresses and stuff. Yeah. And after like the flour and like the grain companies kind of got like word of it, they started making the bags like putting prints on them, like floral, like little flowers and stuff like that, and started making it where the ink wasn't washable, except the ink that said like, hey, Wilson's flour or something on it. So that would be washable. You know what I'm saying? So like that's like kind of like a cool thing in fashion, like people don't know.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They started, and that's kind of where like floral dresses and things like that kind of originated from, like in the United States, like as in it kind of originated from like grain and flour companies back in the Great Depression. And there's a lot of history, and I'm into history. I love history. That's one thing I learned about myself when I was younger was I love history, and because you know history will teach you things.
That's depressed as hell. Fresh as hell though.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If you fresh, you look good, you feel good.
It don't matter if you got $5 in your pocket. You just got a brand new, you know what I'm saying? You just put on a fresh new dress. Your mama just sold. Man, you stepping out this Friday night. You don't care. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been broke. This Friday night, I'm broke. Then what? I'm fresh, though. I'm fresh. I'm with the guys. Man, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So.
How did you first get people to notice your brand?
I'm still growing. I'm still trying to get hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting traction under my feet. Mm-hmm. I'm still getting my feet wet with.
Still fresh.
It's still fresh to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have the vision. Y'all don't really see the vision right now. Y'all can't see the vision, but it's there. But what y'all do see is me putting in the work. So y'all see me putting in the work. That means the vision's gonna come alive. You know what I'm saying? So
and they don't see all this neither. It's some. It's a board.
I got stuff all over the walls and stuff, like projections and a couple mock-up prints offs and just marketing as in like I know I'm myself. Like I'm your own walking brand. Mm-hmm. It's just whether you know how to highlight your abilities. You know what I'm saying? What you good at. You know what I'm saying? You a football player. You know you good at football. You post your football workouts. You post, you know what I'm saying?
Your highlights.
Your highlights. You post you doing anything football related. That's gonna build up your brand as yourself, and then from there, that's gonna open up other opportunities, as in, where it comes from businesses and promotion deals, and people just want to work with you. So I guess that's pretty much what I started doing. Was a couple years back. I just started making fit videos, what I was known for, my outfits, you know what I'm saying, my swag, like. So I was like, man, let me just start posting it.
This is the next question. Do you use social media a lot to promote your clothes?
Yeah, I use social media for sure. Like right now, you know what I'm saying, we on live. This is my first time on live. We got 3 viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta start somewhere, man.
Gotta start somewhere. Social media. And as my brand gets more popular and I get samples in, you know what I'm saying? Right now, since I'm getting the ball rolling, I'm waiting on getting samples and stuff in. And y'all see me post a lot more, and you'll see me just really take over social media, as in me posting. I'll post a lot about what I got coming out, you know what I'm saying, how to style it, and just different content like that.
It's internet money.
Yeah. So y'all be on the lookout, man. Y'all be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff coming. Loverboy 96.
So, who would be your dream person for you to see wearing your brand?
Dang. So the question is, who would be my dream person to see wearing my brand?
You can say a couple. Not even one person.
All right,
maybe like top 3 or Mount Rushmore or something.
Sorry. My friends and family, for sure. People around me, I think it'd be cool. I think what would be really cool for me is to be like walking by somebody or be somewhere.
Somebody you don't know.
I don't know in a whole complete different city. Mm-hmm. Like I'm at the gas station getting gas. A kid walked by me with a Loverboy backpack or a Loverboy hoodie on. I'm like, that's really gonna that right there. I think will really inspire me and really you know what I'm saying?
Full circle moment.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'll be like, man, and that's what it's about for me. Like I'm gonna love that because, like I said, like I have to feel like I'm obligated for my art to reach people who may enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm good at. Like I feel like I have to get that to the world. Like whether I have a job or not. But my thing is I'm trying to make it where I can monetize that, and that's what I can do, because you know what I'm saying, like I was a foster kid, so I want other foster kids to know and be inspired that like no matter how you had it and how you came up to, like you can do and be anything you want to in this world.
Define you.
You know what I'm saying? That don't define who you are. Like you can't let that put you in a box, because for a lot of kids it does, and like it follows you through adulthood, and you know what I'm saying? You just carry that of that absence of thinking like nobody wanted you, so how could you amount to a lot of stuff in life? You know what I'm saying? And I want to be a staple, and that's something I'm also gonna bring to my brand, as in like behind it, like there's a lot of different things I want to do for like the foster care community and foster kids and stuff behind my brand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I want bees. I want to see bees, because bees is tapped in, bro. Bees tapped in with the street world culture for real. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see bees in something of mine.
You be on that raspberry heavy.
No, me. Bees probably. I think I'm gonna try to get like Ray or Rakai or something.
Oh, yeah.
Something of
One
mine.
of the streamers.
I'm gonna get one of them. One of them in something of mine. Probably a couple of my favorite artists, like upcoming artists. I think that'd be super cool. Like Nine Vicious, that'd be cool. Seeing him in like a Lover Boys tee.
Yeah.
At like a concert interview. Probably Hurricane Wisdom.
Yeah.
See him in like a little. I see him like a little Lover Boys jacket, some like Kodak Black for sure. Kodak, yeah, I gotta see Kodak in some. Oh me, Kodak for sure. That would be crazy to me. If I see Kodak Black, that would probably be. I'll be like, yo. Oh me.
He gonna be tweaking in that
Oh me.
Tweaking them.
Bobbing with him, he bobbing in that Lover Boy. I don't care though. That's what we gonna see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who else? I want to say Drake, but I mean, that's kind of that's kind of a you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a step for anybody. Like, and some folks have made it, but Drake don't like. He got like a particular like type of style for real. So you know what I'm saying? But like, for sure, like even some of my own favorite like brand owners right now, I'd love to see them in some of mine. I'm obviously gonna send out a lot of stuff to like influencers or people like that, and creators and stuff like that as well. So like hopefully, my stuff does make a buzz. Like, summer 2026, show fall 2026. They don't know Lover Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like right now I'm building a foundation. I'm building, I got samples being made. And I you know what I'm saying? I'm getting more business funding so I can do this how I want to, make it on a larger scale, do it big. Like, I ain't got to be too big, but you know what I'm saying? If it's coming from me, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be a standard delivered behind it, behind my marketing, behind my production, and my quality, all of that. So.
Heard you. How do you handle slow sales or creative blocks?
Creative block. Man, creative block, that is a true thing, man. Creative block is real. It is real, but I started to think of creative block as in like how I think of like going to the gym. You gotta do it anyway. Like I gotta go. There's days I don't want to go. I mean, there's days that I don't go, which is just days I need to work on and try harder. But like the days that I don't want to and I still go, like after I'm done, it still make me I feel accomplished. I feel good, and like I take that same view as in when I'm sitting down at my desk, or if I'm just sitting somewhere and I'm brainstorming, I'm on my iPad. I just like, man, I gotta do it anyway. So I'll just pull up a mock-up and just start freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll go to my notes and where I wrote down some ideas and I'll just start thinking. And, I'll do it anyway. You gotta do the work. That's the thing, man. Like, a lot of people don't understand that, too. Like, you want to be a millionaire? You gotta do the work.
You can say you
know
want
what
to
I'm
start a
saying?
brand. It's like getting a gym membership.
Yeah, it's like getting a gym membership
and then not going.
And not going all year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You get a gym membership, not go all year. You get a gym membership, go all year. Mm-hmm. You in two different. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the work. That's just how I was raised, and I feel like those are morals that I had. Like, you got to do the work. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
You want to build something. You want something in life. You want to get out of a damn hole. You got to do the work. You got to climb yourself up out that giant. You have to do the work. So that's just I feel like, in another thing, I feel like that's why God has really pushed me to this now, in the season I am in my life now, as in, he knew that I needed to be like more disciplined, and like I needed to be at a different space in my life.
Yeah.
And I needed to go through different things to get me to this form of peace and this form of drive and this form of discipline. You know what I'm saying? So block on sales. So I would have really had a brand up and moving and along 2024 last year, but I got a box of 400 belts still in the side room, still in my side room. 400 different belts. I'm dropping them Loverboy rope belts. Still working on that, y'all. I gotta get to that before somebody. If I don't, somebody else is gonna drop them on me. I'm gonna be mad. They gonna try it, but got the manufacturer off Alibaba. He sent me the belts. I pay for the belts. He made me buy them in bulk. Man, I get the belts. Nothing like my design. Can't remove the buckle. Like all type of different flaws and errors with it. And here I am sitting. I'm out. At this point, I'm out of like 6,500. So I'm not gonna lie. Like that discouraged me. Like, but that on top of some other stuff I ran into because I did not educate myself. That's another thing. Anybody trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? You got to educate yourself. Like last year, I lost like 10 bands of my own money because I had not educated myself properly on how to run a business, how to deal with manufacturers, how to deal with vendors, how to deal with this, how to just deal with a lot of stuff. And losing 10 bands of your own money is not fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. Like, it's not 10 bands of money that you got a loan for, and it's just gonna sit on your credit that you can he on. You know what I'm saying?
You can't just send that
This,
motherfucker back.
you know what I'm saying? It's 10,000. But anyways, you know, that most definitely was a block in sales, but I had to learn. But it hit me. Not gonna lie, I was just like, I probably sat the whole idea down for like 5 months. But I had to come back to it because it was always on my head and always on my heart, and I knew, like, you know, I know that's God, as in I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be doing this.
Learning experience.
It's just a learning experience. Like, if I didn't learn then that I'm going to run into obstacles, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't keep going. I wouldn't be even further with it. Yeah. Because I ran into obstacles even getting to where I was at now. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that, like, this is part of it. It's a process. What's the next question, my boy?
Where do you see your brand in the next few years?
Next few years? Man, we going global. Next few years, I just see it getting his feet off the ground. I see me definitely making some noise. That is inevitable. That is one thing about me that's inevitable. I'm going to make some noise. I've already made a little bit of noise in this fashion game. Some people that are doing bigger than me and better than me and further along right now in the brand business know about me. They just don't know how I'm coming yet. Because it ain't out yet. But they know my name and they kind of people's going on. I just ain't showing them.
You just kind of building your resume.
You know what I'm saying? I'm building up my resume right now. So that's most definitely something to buzz. People are gonna know who I am. People are gonna know my brand name, and people are gonna know my boutique side. That's Lover Girl, and that's gonna be where
it's got ladies, man.
Oh yeah, for the ladies, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Lover Girl is gonna be for the girls, and it's gonna be an online female boutique, and it's just gonna be like fashion based, fashion forward, as in, you know, what's globally going on and modern. You know what I'm saying? And just my different takes on looks, as in, you know, clothes that I'm gonna have in the boutique. Also going to sell wigs, you know what I'm saying, for my sisters. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do wigs.
Black queens out there.
You know what I'm saying? Because they always need them, and they don't want to have to order them, like they need them on hand. You know what I'm saying? So that will come more when I have the store. I do plan on opening 2 locations, like 2 stores in a couple years. I plan on opening 2 boutique locations, and at the store locations is where I'll have wigs on hand. You know what I'm saying? Now I may get into it before then and get wigs sent to me where people can come to me and just my area and get them. But it'll really be a part of like my brand, as in like it'll be on the page, it'll be on the website, like you shop for clothes and wigs. You know what I'm saying? Lace front, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Something for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? A little something for everybody. That's what I'm saying. Love a girl. That's the motto.
Not just
Love a girl for every girl.
me and you.
That's the motto. Wigs, boom. Boutique. That's why I see it in a couple years. You know what I'm saying? I see it's most definitely gonna be. We're gonna be doing something though. We most definitely gonna be something. You're gonna see us up. For sure. You're gonna know our name. We're gonna do some collabs with some other brands, upcoming brands. I'm gonna be doing pop-ups. I wanna do like a big group pop-up, but that's a different conversation. I'm just excited, you know what I'm saying? I got a vision, and I understand that, shoot, it's really just as simple as executing your steps to get to it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
So what advice would you give to someone thinking about starting their own clothing line?
What advice would I give to someone thinking about trying to start their own clothing line?
Like if I wanted to start one or something.
If you want to start a clothing brand, what do I tell you? Man, first thing I tell you, man, educate yourself. Educate yourself on how to make clothes, clothing terminology, as in a lot of people don't even know what a garment is. And a garment is literally,
I'm one of them.
you're one of them who don't know what a garment is. It's each item of clothing you have on is a garment. Your hoodie's a garment. The pants is a garment. You know what I'm saying? Like, educate yourself on a lot of things. There's still things I'm educating myself on, and I still need to learn. And that's where I would start at, though. That's why I would have told myself some years ago, content, educate myself. Educate myself, but really content, because content is king right now. Well, Jesus is king, but I don't know. They be saying content is king. I'm not really into that, but content is cool. Content is most definitely going to get you to where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? As in, whatever direction and whatever space you're trying to put yourself in, you got to be on your content game. So I tell them content, building up your own personal branding, and just produce cool stuff, man. Be yourself. Drop cool stuff. Like, make sure your quality cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because those are things that I'm real big on. Like,
that's number one.
Yeah, like my quality is gonna be, that's number one to me. Like Kanye, the stuff he, like his rep that he's getting in the streetwear culture. Like, you a billionaire.
You seen the $20 Yeezys and they coming out?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's like, I don't want nothing like that attached to my name or my brand. Like, but you know, maybe that's because he understands something bigger than me in this right now. Educate yourself, your content. Like right now, the love, like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You want to start a clothing brand, it's cool. You like the swag to it. You like the approach to it. You like the social media part of what it looks like. But you also got to understand, if you're going to do it, it's going to be an actual business. So you need to educate yourself on how to run an actual and real business, which is what I've been doing. And understanding the ins and outs of entrepreneurship and things like that. So,
and then balancing that with
and balancing that with your real life, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing.
6, 7.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing. Like, I tell them, like, man, be yourself, stick with it. You're gonna run into obstacles, you're gonna run into problems. If you give it up, you ain't never gonna live it up.
Yeah.
Dang, hold on, that's a bar.
On,
If you give it up, you ain't never gonna live it up. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? That's a bar. You give it up, you ain't never gonna live it up. Like, that's just the truth. Like, I sat myself down, man. I was just like, man, I ain't took no real honest educational, like, not educational, but like real honest risk that could really just level up my life and just level me up. So that's what I did. That's what I started doing. That's what I tell people. That's what I tell you to do.
That's all the questions, man. Anything else you gotta say?
That's it. All right, Xander. Appreciate it, bro. That's
it
it in the interview, y'all. According to my dog.
Hey, what's up to the loud, man? Appreciate it, y'all.